I really like this color a lot. Yeah. Hey guys! So, I've been watching a lot of Jesse Smiles, The Gabby Show, and Alex James on YouTube lately, and well, they always tell stories, and I've got a story for you guys today. And I wanted to upload this last week, but I already uploaded a video, like a cover, so this is the video I'm going to be doing for this week, and it's story time. And it's about a little thing that happened at Starbucks. If you followed my Twitter, you kind of heard about it. So here it is. Last week Saturday, I had basketball practice that lasted till 2 o'clock. And I went to the mall right after to go get some Starbucks because it was raining and it was kind of cold and I wanted to get like a hot drink. So I got my usual hot drink, which is a white chocolate mocha. Wow, my usual drink, and I don't even remember the name. But the line at Starbucks was super long because it's winter, it's cold, it was raining, it rained pretty much majority of the weekend last week. So the line was pretty long, and it looped around the table. I waited in line for like 10 minutes and waited 5 minutes for my drink, so 15 minutes of waiting, that's a long time. So I'm standing in line and we're slowly moving, and I'm getting closer to the counter or the employee entrance at the Starbucks. And before that, a late and probably like a 50 to 60-year-old woman stood in line behind me, like she lined up right behind me. I had my earbuds in, or one of my earbuds, and I was just listening to music on Spotify, and I'm on Twitter tweeting, looking at my tweets, the usual stuff, and this lady's right behind me, and I can feel her standing abnormally close, and my brightness was at medium, so like I'm looking at my phone, looking at my tweets, and I'm tweeting some stuff, and I can feel like her eyes like glancing over my shoulder to see what I'm doing on my phone. She was pretty close compared to like how everybody else in line was standing. So I opened my control center on my phone and turned my brightness all the way down. I'm like maybe 3 or 4 people before I get to the order register. The lady in front of me left a gap in front of her between her and the next person, because it was the place where the employees would enter to get behind the counter and into the employee room in the back. And so she moved up and I stayed behind because I didn't want to block the way, because employees kept coming in and out of that place. So I left it open. I didn't want to step in front so that the employees wouldn't have to ask, can you please move, excuse me, and all that stuff. And then I finally take a step forward a little bit, and I'm like at the very edge, kind of a little bit blocking the opening. Me and the lady before me left the place like open so that the employees could walk through it. And this lady, she just walks up straight behind me and blocks the freaking walkway. And I'm like, oh my god. We're waiting in line and it takes an extra 2 minutes because the people in front of us were they were taking a while because they were ordering more than one drink. I'm waiting, I'm still on my phone, on Twitter, Snapchat, all that stuff, Instagram. I'm still listening to music. And this lady, this is what ticked me off. This lady, she literally, like, I was just standing there minding my own business on my phone. And this lady, I feel a push behind me. And I was like, oh my god, this lady did not just push me. And I'm like thinking, you know what, it's the season of giving. I should be nice. And I wouldn't even done anything in the first place because I have social anxiety and I don't like to deal with problems in public, especially because that place was packed. Starbucks was packed that day. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna let it pass. And I was continuing on my phone, and this lady, I can just feel, she just continues, like I feel her continuing stare at my phone. It was just, ooh, and I wanted to like turn around and say something, but I didn't want to be rude, so I just let it go. I'm sitting down, facing where the baristas are, so I can pay attention and listen for my name. The lady that pushed me, she sits down at the high-rise tables with the high chairs, and like she has RBF, and if you don't know what RBF is, search it up. But like her face looked super pissed, like she was mad. While I was standing in line, there were still 8 cups lined up waiting to be like worked on, like to get the drink ready. So I knew it was gonna be a while, and I was willing to wait because duh, it's Starbucks. The drinks in front of us finish, and I think it was 2 or 3 drinks before mine was ready. I'm like looking back and forth between the baristas and the lady, and she's just eyeballing the baristas, like, oh my god. And like she's looking at her watch, she's shaking her head, and then she mumbles something, and I'm like looking around for Starbucks, like just doing nothing, taking a Snapchat of the usual stuff, you know, because #priorities. I look somewhere where I can see her in my peripheral vision, and then she looks at me, and I'm just staring at something else, but I can see her like staring at me. It was like her eyes were like stabbing at my soul. I'm like, what the hell is your problem? So I finally get my drink and I leave, and then I go on my phone. I'm like, I need to make a video about this. Like, this lady is so impatient. She was rude. She's very invasive of privacy, but I didn't say anything because, you know, me being the social anxious person I am, I don't do that stuff. Like, what do you expect? You chose to go to Starbucks, so you chose to wait the long wait. If you didn't want to wait, why didn't you use the freaking app? Or why didn't you like go to Jamba Juice, which was right next door? They didn't have a line, and they have like Java chip stuff. So dude, so yeah, moral of the story is don't be a douchebag and do that stuff. Wait patiently, because we're all there. I don't know if you guys enjoyed that story. I just needed to talk about it because, oh my god, that lady. But yeah, thank you guys for listening to my story. If you want more stories like this, please give this video a thumbs up to let me know. Comment down below any suggestions of any other stories you want to hear or any video ideas you want to see. Make sure you follow all my social media links down in the down bar below so you can keep up with what I'm doing, basically. Other than that, I'm gonna go. I will see you guys very soon. Bye!